Welcome. It is day number 40. To me, the best invention in my lifetime has been these little yellow notes with the sticky stuff on the back. Do you know what I'm talking about? Now, these little things, I think they're just the greatest because you can use these sticky papers to leave yourselves positive notes around the house. Now, this is probably a new idea to you, but this is the perfect way to give yourself those little pick-me-ups throughout the day. You can put these notes in your closet. They can be in your refrigerator. They can be in the mirror on your bedroom. They can be in the bathroom. They can be in your car. They can even be in the pocket of your coat. And these little notes will help brighten your day. These positive notes are positive affirmations, and they're going to keep you on target no matter where you look, and only you know they are there. So let me show you some of my favorite notes that I make to myself. Now, this one is my arrow pointing towards heaven. It's my high note. When I find this note, it always makes me feel better, and it helps me look up to the future, to look up and not to look down. This is a great one to have because it keeps you thinking up thoughts. Here is a little smiley face. Lots of people like to use these when signing a note or a letter because it simply means keep on smiling. And that's a nice thought to have with you through the day. Smiling makes us feel happier and puts us in a real good mood. So finding a little smiley face note, well, I promise you, it'll lift your spirits. You can also leave yourself words on these notes. Now, I've written the word happy here. Can you see it? This is a word you want to think about often. Happy means there is joy in our lives, that we are cheerful and enthusiastic. When you find this little note, you'll think about how wonderful life is and how glad you are here, and you're here to be here to enjoy your life. Now, this one is my personal favorite. It's the word love, L-O-V-E. I think this is a very special little note to leave yourself because we all need love in our lives. We can love our spouse, our children, our relatives, a dear friend, but most of all, and I've said this before, we have to love ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with loving yourself and accepting yourself for who you are. Love is a warm, tender word, and it's one you deserve to use for you. Oh, this one's a cute one. It's a gold star. Remember when you were in grade school and your teacher gave you a gold star for a job well done? Remember how proud you were? Well, you need to leave yourself a gold star note every so often. Let's face it, even though you're not in grade school anymore, you still do things that are worth recognizing. And if a gold star meant as much to you as it did to me, when I was in school, I know you'll get a kick out of seeing one of these notes around the house. Now, this is one you'll love too. It's a little ladybug. Ladybugs are a sign of good luck. So when you find a ladybug, you never hurt it. And when one of these little notes turns up, you'll know that you were blessed with good fortune and life is smiling upon you. Well, I let you in on some of the secret notes that I like to do. So now I want you to get your creative juices flowing and think of other words, phrases, or pictures you can put on notes for yourself. Then go through your house and stick your notes just every place so that you can see them. This little exercise will help you to keep thinking positively and will help you to stay motivated throughout the day. It's also a nice little thing to do for yourself to remind you that of all the people in the world, there is no one else quite like you. I think I'll make a note on that.
Hey guys, so today's video is about positive thinking and then doing kind of like affirmation notes. Hi honey. Sorry, I lost train of thought. I was going to show you one of the things that I had. I think they're these affirmation cards, but I don't know where they disappeared to. So I'm going to show you this instead. Well, two things I'm going to show you instead. The first is this. This is just a mason jar that I've covered in clay. And this was something I made fairly early on in my, well, not early on, about midway. Anyway, I made this when I was struggling with depression really badly. Specifically when I was working in a school situation. This is my coping skills jar. And basically the idea is if I get overwhelmed, and I remember that I have this, I would just pull out a popsicle stick. Like this one says, if you can see it, meditation / deep breathing. Now, admittedly, not my favorite one. Not a huge fan of meditation, but it's there. But my therapy team and I, we were talking about trying to come up with positive affirmations. And so I bought a second little mason jar. And as you can see, I'm in the process of moving some clay around on it here. And you can see I've already got a few little popsicle stick guys in here. And so like this one, again, these are just craft popsicles that I got at Hobby Lobby. This one says, I am determined to be my healthiest self in mind, body, and spirit. So this is definitely something handy to have. Again, like I think I paid like a couple bucks for this at a thrift store. The clay, I'm not sure how much I paid for the clay, but it came like in a pack. I think the pack's over here because I was in process of doing this the other day. By the other day, I mean like 3 weeks ago. And the old set is from a long time ago. But, here we go. So it came. So it looks like I paid like $3 for this pack of clay, and it had. There's like 4 others. So $3 for 8 strips of clay, and I didn't even use like all of those initial sticks on that first one. So I'm definitely going to have enough to cover this guy and get it all nice and neat and pretty. But just so you know, you don't have to use Post-it notes. You can have a little jar with a bunch of them in there. That way, if you're thinking, you know, I need something, rather than trying to remember where you put a Post-it, just, you know, you have a little jar and you can pull one out. So, yeah, it's just a thought. So, talk to you soon.